Did you know that France scored 2 crucial goals against Belgium in the UEFA Nations League, all under the tactical brilliance of Didier Deschamps? In today's video, we're breaking down how France systematically dismantled Belgium's defense and how those goals were crafted from the build-up in the first third all the way to the final third. How were both teams set up on the pitch? What impact did Didier Deschamps' game plan have for France? And finally, we'll also look at what Belgium could have done to stop them. Let's get started. In this situation, Upamecano has possession, and Lois Openda is pressing hard to win the ball back. Meanwhile, Doku is closing down Koundé, and Tielemans is looking to intercept the pass. But look at the left side of the pitch. There's a massive gap. Belgium has no one in position to press or cover that space, and this is where the danger begins. Maignan calmly passes to Saliba, who's completely free in that gap. Then a quick return pass to Upamecano, who now has acres of space ahead of him to launch the next phase of attack. And now, the right side is wide open. France is set up perfectly for a counterattack. Watch as Guendouzi makes a charging run into the D-box area. The cross is delivered beautifully into the box, but the goal doesn't come. Even though the attack didn't result in a goal, this is still a clear example of how leaving space and pressing without proper support from teammates creates huge opportunities for quick counterattacks. When a team presses high but lacks coordination, like Belgium did here, they leave themselves vulnerable. Without support from the midfield and backline, these pressing actions become isolated, and France capitalized on that by exploiting the open spaces. This kind of disjointed pressing can quickly turn into a dangerous situation, and Belgium was lucky not to concede this time. Belgium's defensive structure shows a major breakdown here. You've got Kevin De Bruyne and Lois Openda aggressively pressing high up the pitch, but look at the rest of the team. They're not stepping up. This isolates the press, leaving a huge gap between Belgium's midfield and backline. What does this mean? Well, it leaves the midfield wide open, practically inviting France to exploit that space. This situation may not seem immediately dangerous, but if Belgium doesn't fix their press and compress that gap, France can easily advance. And that's exactly what happens. With no real pressure from Belgium's defense, France takes full advantage of the space. They have all the time in the world to deliver a cross into the box. Kolo Muani is already on the move, supported by the ever-present N'Golo Kanté and Ousmane Dembélé. It's a perfect setup. And guess what? This leads to a beautiful goal. So, what could Belgium have done to prevent this? Well, it's simple. They needed to press the ball. By applying pressure, they could have blocked that cross and forced France to recycle possession. The best option would have been to cut off the pass to Koundé, closing down the danger before it even reached the final third. Instead, by failing to coordinate their press and leaving too much space, Belgium handed France the perfect opportunity to strike. This breakdown is a perfect example of how defensive coordination is critical in high-pressure situations. One moment of disorganization and the opposition will make you pay. After capitalizing on Belgium's mistakes for the first goal, France's patience paid off again with the second. When Belgium loses possession, France doesn't just rush into attack. Instead, they slowly build up their play, maintaining possession and patiently looking for openings. This is a team that thrives on short, sharp passes, constantly probing the defense for gaps. Here, we see Saliba receive the ball. What does he do? He delivers an absolutely brilliant pass to Koundé, and it's this pass that changes everything. Koundé, with an exceptional twist and turn, makes the attack even more dangerous. Look at the space available on both flanks. France is ready to strike, and every player is in position. Now, in the attacking third, it's N'Golo Kanté who takes control. The opposition is pressing him hard. He has options. He could shoot, pass to Koundé, or swing in a cross. But Kanté sees something the rest of us might miss. He spots the perfectly timed run from Ousmane Dembélé. Instead of the obvious choices, Kanté threads a precise pass to Dembélé, leading to a clinical finish. It's this kind of vision and execution that defines France's offensive play. And thanks to that pass and his overall dominance in the midfield, Kanté was rightfully named the man of the match. Moments like this are what set France apart. It's not just about speed or power. It's the intelligence, the patience, and the ability to unlock defenses with a single pass.